Excuse me. Hey, somebody's actually here early. How's it going, whoever it is? I figured I'm on and I'm getting set up, so I might as well just turn on camera and chat. There's been a lot in the baseball world lately with the team you see above. It has been super fun. At least for me. I am enjoying myself. Let's see. How do I usually... I always have to figure out which way to like set the sleeves. Do I set them that way or like flip to the other side? I just have to like always check what's my natural hand motion with these sleeves when I'm picking them up to put your beautiful cards in. Always have to check that. Cool, I'm gonna grab the iPad. Get all our team lists up and shown. It's been a minute since I've been on. You know what? I always have to change my chat before this stuff starts. Okay. Who's ever in here is just a silent Bob. That's okay. No worries. I know. I think I looked ahead. I think we have some new folks with us today. So that'll be fun. We got playoff football going on right now for any football fans. Bills and Jags. So that is happening. We'll show off our teams here. Maybe check out what's happening in the football game first. Bills have 3 points. It's a riveting game. It's a baseball score, 3-0. Love to see it. All right, let's move over here. Go to our schedule for today. I saw Pierce put in his for tomorrow, so we've got several days of ripping in a row. Always love to see it. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is a little mix of the new and the almost new, which I'm actually really excited about. Anytime we can open something with Pete's face on the front, I am going to be a proponent. So we're going to be ripping some Chrome update and some update series looking for patches. Dude, if we can pull a debut patch here at YBRB, that would be sick. Just absolutely great. We still got 4 minutes to showtime. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Pull this back a little bit. I got a new iPad case, so still working on a couple things with it. I like that it has a keyboard. I dislike that it is much bulkier than my previous case. Oh, do you know what we can do early? Because we're hanging out? Let's see. While this is here, anybody early can check out some SpongeBob. I got to rip it with the whole family, and we had an absolute blast doing it. There's so many fun cards in here. The Krusty Krab Krabby Patty review. Got that going on. Maybe I can actually play with some settings in here too. Can retouch, create a highlight, mute, flip. Ooh, we don't want flip. I don't think you'll enjoy that. But our biggest hit, we actually sold because we weren't so attached to the actual card itself. We were more attached to the ones that we had fond memories of. So, but we do have this blue jellyfish fields to 150, which is fun. That's the episode where SpongeBob dances his way down with all the jellyfish, trying to get him away from his house. And then Imagination on the green parallel. I love that one. Imagination. And then we did, as a fan, watch this episode the other day, the Alaskan bullworm. So I dig that. We got Dennis, the hunter from the movie, the bounty hunter, on the green parallel. And one of my favorite Patrick lines. We got that on the green parallel as well. Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else? Not until 4. So we had a blast ripping SpongeBob back then. Had I known the prices would skyrocket, I would have bought more than 2 blasters of it. We got 2 to rip as a family. Probably would have bought 4 to rip as a family if only I had known. Hindsight. We are almost ready for takeoff. We got 1 more minute. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Actually, I'm just going to leave this alone. I'm going to post. Actually, psych. I'm going to move this. Do that there. Push that. Whoa. Push that there. Okay. I'm going to make a post real quick in break chat. At stream alerts, we are live. Perfect. Okay. Let's get back to the schedule, show off those teams one more time, and then let's get to ripping. Guess I'm probably going to need my scissors, my trusty scissors. And I've got sleeves and cases. One more time on our team list. This is 418, a 25 Chrome Update hobby, and a 25 Update hobby. We've got a lot of, as we say around here, usual suspects around the board. Freeze and fills on the Mets here and the Phillies. Like to see that. Who's got the Cubs? I always check that. Gold Sombrero, looking for some more hits. Friendly Otter's in here. Speaking of Cubs fans, so is Woogie. Welcome in new fans of Alex Bregman. So that'll do it. If you have questions throughout about where you're at, who's on your squad for this break, just let me know. But without any more ado, let's get ripping. I am going to start with Update Series. This was one of my favorite releases. I have seen the price start to drop minimally on this product, finally. Went to the LCS and they had it for $150 a box. Which was a big difference from the hobby boxes getting up to, in some places, $185, $190. So that was crazy when that happened. But we have a lot of base here. A lot of fun rookies. As a reminder, for all of you, all cards do ship from YBRB. I will go back and I'll look at, if you've opted out of update base in the past, I'll go back and look at that though. So you don't have to worry about opting out again if you're worried about getting a lot of base cards. All right. Maybe we'll do kind of a fourth at a time today. How's everybody doing? hopefully well on this Sunday. If you weren't paying attention in the baseball world, it was absolutely nutty that at around 10:20 last night, Central Time, my phone blew up because the Cubs had made a signing, a free agent splash. They learned that they could defer money finally after seeing the Dodgers do it for what feels like a decade. I know it hasn't been that long. It's going great today. Cubs have Alex Bregman on the roster, so I am actually pretty pumped. Today's great. Let's get rocking and rolling. We'll go through here at a fairly quick pace. Just looking at veterans and rookies. We'll put away any that need to be sleeved. There's Noah Cameron. Very nice. Yeah, the Sox will definitely miss Bregman. I am just so happy that we have him. Hey, the Palatine Pounder makes an appearance. Mike Talkman on the rainbow foil. He had a nice little run with the Cubbies. So I've got a soft spot in my heart for him. We got James Wood. Yeah, I'm really excited about the Bregman news. I'm more excited now to just see what is going to happen on the back end of all this. Like, what is this going to mean for the current roster and squad? I think we've got a hang-up in right field, a hang-up at DH potentially, and the clearest hang-up is third base right now. We've got a 1990 here. It is that foil parallel, Bryce Harper. Very nice. And then we've got Brent Rooker on the All-Star for the A's. Very cool. I do see a gold peeking out back there. So yeah, I'll be really interested to see how they deal with the log jam. I think it would be ridiculous to let Nico go, but I know it also, that move would give them the biggest return and the most flexibility. So I won't put it past him, letting Nico go. We got Alcantara and Suzuki for right field. Owen Casey now gone, if you missed it, with the Edward Cabrera trade. We've got a gold Ryland Thomas for the Seattle Mariners. Mariners, and this is gold sombrero. That's your card. So yeah, I'll be very curious to see how it all shakes out. That's the part I'm most interested in now. Alex Bregman's here. It's not official yet, though, but I did go before. The Cubs have a little tax on their cards. So coming and playing for the Cubs means that once it's official, we'll see some of those standard cards go up. We have a Jacob Wilson, black gold. Very nice. Love to see it. Excellent parallel again this year. This is a tiny throwback for me. Ripping some update again. So yeah, I wanted to go out there and get a card before the tax happened. And I did last night. So I put out some feelers for some trades and some purchases and figured out that actually one of my favorite types of autographs, there was one lingering out there for sale. And I offered $30 less than what the seller was selling it for. And he moved it. So I felt good about that. We've got Will Smith on the All-Star Game rainbow foil. And then Michael Darrell Hicks. Okay. We'll do a tiny little bit of sleeving here just to get us in order. Got some cool cards there. We did hit one gold parallel. These hobby boxes have been great for the update release. I was really surprised. They ended up being, hobby and jumbo. Jumbos were having 2 autos regularly. Hobbies were having 2 hits in them regularly. Just a really great release. Yeah, I was really pumped that he took the offer. You'll see it once it comes in. It is a gold label rookie auto, the framed rookie autos. The gold label is one of my favorites, and sad that it's gone. So I definitely picked that up. I was actually toying if anybody else is looking for Alex Bregman. I found 2 cards out there. One I forgot I put an offer on right when I saw it, so I may end up with 2, which was a Gypsy Queen rookie magenta to 199 auto. And then there's a Topps Fire numbered to 10 relic auto. So Topps Fire, you got to remember our sticker autos, so if that bugs you, so be it, but it is numbered to 10 on that Topps Fire relic auto. So I have leads on both of those cards for anybody looking to pick up an Alex Bregman rookie auto. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the edges. It's all framed, and you can usually buff out any scratches that are in the frame. So that's always nice. All right, we're starting with our second stack here. Tim Elko could have a little pop coming into the season for the White Sox, but the White Sox are putting together a little bit of a squad here. I was so sad when they dropped Fire. Look at that, Jung Hoo Lee. These foils are great. Yeah, I was sad about Fire, Gypsy Queen. Like, what did someone tell me is essentially Gypsy Queen the other day? Allen and Ginter. I didn't like that take. I like Gypsy Queen. Bring back the style. Call it something else. I'm okay changing the name to it. But the style was so great. Maybe the best on-card autos. Even better than those high-end products. I really like the look of those. Cade Horton, Rookie of the Year runner-up there. Yeah, there were a lot of good sets that got discontinued, unfortunately. Yeah, it's different. Someone said that like they were fine canceling it because it was essentially Allen and Ginter, and they wanted to keep Allen and Ginter. I was like, no, thank you. Wrong. That's not what I really said. What I really said was, oh, okay. I kind of see what you're saying, but I don't agree. Yeah, so I picked up the gold label, got the Gypsy Queen magenta on-card auto. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then there is also, yeah, that was another one I was deciding between because I saw also out there, Ernie Banks there for the Cubbies. I saw a PSA 9 black and white rookie auto from Gypsy Queen. And that was at $80 without an offer set on it. So I did pass on that. I wasn't looking to break the bank because I'm looking to Soren Lau now in the MPB. Looking to still pick up a Horton Chrome auto before the season starts. So pretty slow box so far. Nothing super notable, nothing to write home about. Hey, but we do pick up an auto. For the Phillies, that's Freezing Phils. Love it when it's a PC poll. We'll put that right up on the stage. Cade Horton, Cubs rookie pitcher, is who I'm looking to add his Chrome rookie auto. I've got a couple offers out and a few cards that Gixon is running for me right now on eBay, but we do get an on-card rookie auto in the 1990s, so that's very nice. Congrats, Freezing Phils, picking up an autograph that we weren't guaranteed, so that's nice. Gage Workman, legend Gage Workman. Colin Ray sticking around. Hi-Sung Kim, very nice. Gordon Fisher. I'll be interested to see what becomes of Kim this season as well. Yeah, and Blake Snell on the 90 foil, your World Series champ, and Chad Patrick there. All right, our second stack has concluded. Do a little bit of sleeving. The Ernie Banks, the Rhino Hearn All-Star, Blake Snell. Yes, there is yourplaymat.com, I think it is. I would just Google it if it's, I can't remember if it's .com or .org. but I think it's .com, and you're able to upload your own designs. So if you've got Canva, you do like high quality images and things like that, then you can get the square style, which Wax, as we were putting the order together, he had the size you were talking about, and we were talking back and forth about that, and he was a proponent of getting the bigger ones, and we all love those ones now. So that was a great recommendation from Wax Moronic on that. Really pumped about it. It looks so crisp too. I go in there, I've professioned the pro version of Canva so you can get the image file to be super high quality, and then we're able to take those there. We've got something else in the works right now too that I'm excited about with one of our members here for more breaking related, rip related paraphernalia. Is that fine to say? So I'm excited about that too. But that will be a couple weeks. Yeah, they're great. The depth on them is perfect. It's so good. All right. Let's go. We're halfway through this first box here. Thanks for bearing with me on the speed. I realize I'm talking, which slows me down, but I enjoy just hanging out and talking. So, Judge, he's in the building. What's up, Judge Howell? Great to see you. Jake Mangum. Jake Mangum. I think he was involved in a trade recently. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. There's Drake Baldwin. There's Kevin Alcantara. Some of our folks popping up now. Bradley Lord, Caden Dana. And Judge, it's so good to see you here live and in person. I'm slow whether talking or not. Yeah. No, I hear you. Okay, we do get a little... oh, there's Luke Keyshaw. Very nice. And Flip, the mystical, is going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. Very nice looking mystical insert. Randy Rodriguez. I was thinking Randy Marsh. Randy. All right. Zeb. Shane Smith. Cade Gibson. I'm so excited for baseball season. I am starting to put together the stuff for my fantasy league that I run each year. So I'm really excited about that. Paulford Skeens on the All-Star foil. Very nice. There's Marcelo. Want to see him in a full season. Ramirez. Still waiting for Kurtz to show up. We have not seen him yet. Sagano. DFA'd. Not Sagano, but the guy after him. Sung-Se Cheng. There's Drake Baldwin. There's Marcelo. There is Roki. And there's Cam Smith. What a run of rookies. Very nice. Josh Naylor in the wrong uniform. Williamson, Rushing, Hill, Eli White, Blue Ball. Coming to the end of this stack here. Rafi in the correct uniform. Brady, another mystical, going to be Paul Skeens. And that, holy cow. Pittsburgh, wake up. Minor threat. That is Paul Skeens. Can we get that locked in there? No, we can't. There we go. Somewhat. 2 of 10. 2 of 10 on the Paul Skeens. Whoo! Wow. I knew they were numbered on the front, so I held my breath just a little bit. Holy guacamole. That's beautiful. The black vines going through the border there. Easily the best looking color that you can have on the mystical vines. because it definitely pops more than the other colors. They just start to blend in with the rainbow, but the black offsets this so nicely. Congrats to Minor Threat. That's a great one. You can write home and tell your mom about that one. He was on the back. Woo! Excellent. Well, while I'm sleeving these, let's bring Paul center stage. Give him some attention. Jiminy Christmas. That's awesome. Is Minor Threat here? I hope he is. Paul is just so good. He has really impressed me because he has not really had traditional struggles that you see from early career folks where they kind of have to struggle, then figure it out again. Then they get figured out, then someone else comes back. So there was not really that with Paul. He just kind of came up and started destroying baseball, which is cool. Man, again, out of 10 on the Paul Skeens Mystical. All right, Paul. Make your way back there. We've got one more stack of cards, stack of packs, and then we do have our silver pack still. So far, 2 numbered cards and an autograph out of this hobby box. Have ourselves a day. And we're not even halfway through this break. We still have a whole nother Chrome update hobby with a guaranteed auto. So we're going to get minimum 2 autos out of this break now. So good. Ready? Let's check out the next stack. Charles Morton. We'll go a little bit faster on the back here. Cam, very nice. Cam and Campbell, Edgar Caro, Frank Thomas, MVP, very nice. We've got Eugenio Suarez on the rainbow foil. Ryan Miller, Aroldis. Aroldis impresses me, just keeps going. Now, not as an individual human being, he doesn't impress me in that way, but as a baseball player. Canzone, Stroud, Abel, Job. Are we going to see, I don't know Job's timetable. Are we going to see him in 26? What's the deal with Jackson Job? I hope we get to see him. All right, last stack here. Hoffman, we'll move past him very quickly. Still a sore subject for our friends north of the border, I'm sure. We've got Luke Keyshaw on the 1990. Very nice. Good player to get there. Bermudez, Danny Jansen, Vesia, Denzel, Shaw, Mayo, Rice. Nice run there. Matthew Liberatore, Springs. I pulled the Springs acetate out of update this year. Mario, Brian King, Luis Contreras, Brian De La Cruz, Santiago Espinal. Sorry about the angles there. My hand is kind of flipping all over. Connor Joe, still getting cards. Remember when Connor Joe, we thought that he was the deal. Looked like he was breaking out a little bit. Moncada. Oh, we do get a Night Terrors to close us out of our standard packs. Ramon Laureano on the back there. So, very nice. Little run of cards. We do have that gold card for our Mariners fans. I always get thrown off if I've got any MPB folks in here when we're talking, when we are talking NPB and I see people talk about the Marines. And I just keep thinking I'm seeing typos everywhere. When in fact, I am not. I am the typo. My brain is. All right. Silver pack time. Well, that came off. Let's go silver pack. Greg Maddux in the wrong uniform. Chase Mindroth. Those are so sick. Bulls fan bias, but those are sweet. Colton Cowser, numbered to 150. This is the second time I've pulled a numbered Cowser out of here. And whoa! That's what I'm talking about. Surprise pack there. We've got an auto to 199 and a Cowser to 150. Man, update, absolutely the most loaded release paper update of the year. Pirates again, that's Minor Threat picking up the auto, and Orioles, that's D. Mason picking up the sweet blue Cowser. Wow. That's nasty. Yeah. Harrington is awesome. Dave, remind me your username again. I've done this song and dance with you so many times, so I apologize. It's probably getting old. You jumping into chat and then me asking, remind me who I'm talking to again? Thomas Harrington, numbered to 299 up there on the silver pack. So cool. Gosh. Oh, it is DMX. What up, dude? Yeah, I like Harrington. That's a great auto to get and a great time to get it right now. You don't have to sit on it too long if you're thinking about selling, and you get to enjoy it if you want to just keep it. The Pirates have, they've got some great arms. All right. Well, a little review. No, we'll save that. We'll save that. We've got time to review. Okay. Whoa. You see that? My stack of sleeve cards just abandoned ship and all went forward. All right. Well, holy smokes. We are 2 autos into a 1 guaranteed auto break. So let's see if we can keep the magic going. Paul Skeens out of 10. Thomas Harrington auto to 299. Michael Mercado on-card auto for the Phils on the 1990, and the Orioles get the blue Cowser on a 150. Gee willikers. Alrighty. We've got packs. And I know some people, they open cases and cases and cases of this product and never hit a debut patch. It would just be so sick if YBRB, if we hit a debut. They get slippy. Let's see. DMX, you got the Yanks in here. And to look over. So we're looking to get you on. Yeah, the penny sleeve cards, absolutely. Super slippery. All right, we've got Moises, Buxton on the All-Star, Matty Shaw on the insert, and Denzel Clark. Rookie debut patch. Today is the day. There's still plenty of them live in the product. Ryan Johnson, Harrison Bader, Yamamoto. Very nice insert there, and Chad Patrick. All right. Chrome I give a little bit more tree. I don't super rip the chrome very often. Flaherty. We've got green. Merrill Kelly. That Miami or Minnesota? That Zebby? Mick Abel. Oh yeah, Mick Abel did get traded. I was trying to clock that for a second. Very nice. True green Mick Abel for the Twins. Twins is Friendly Otter today. Nice hit there for the friendliest of all the otters. Love it. You can hear my my card stand collection over there rattling around. Okay. Mick Abel, there's your spot. So we get our first numbered card out of Chrome Update. Nick Kurtz. Very nice Chrome card. Bubich. Blade Tidwell on the refractor. Nice rookie refractor. And Chase Petty. And then we've got our rookie there. We'll sleeve those two up for us. Kurtz and Tidwell. I feel like I'm like my grandpa. I tell the same stories over and over. But Tidwell always reminds me of Bidwell from Almost Heroes with Chris Farley and Matthew Perry. Luke Keyshaw, Rylan Thomas refractor. Matt Shaw on the power players, and Camilo Doval. Moncada. There's Mick Abel again. We've got Clayton Kershaw on the All-Star. Very nice. Whoa, look at that. Look at that centering. You could park a truck on that bottom border. Clayton Kershaw and Edgar Caro. Hopefully we still got some color and an auto in here. Josh Naylor, there's the correct uniform for you. Drake Baldwin, rookie. Shane Bieber on the Prism. And Walker Buehler on the veteran base there. Next pack. Nick Enright, rookie. Robert Hassel on the Prism, rookie. Night Terrors of Francisco Lindor on the Chrome. Very subtle reflection on those Night Terrors. And Dalton Rushing, rookie. Alrighty. Benjamin Rice. Drake Baldwin. Trent Grisham on the refractor. Beautiful glow as always. And Jock Peterson. Jacqueline. Last pack of the first half of this box. It's going to bring us Cam Smith. Very nice. Braxton Ashcraft. Randall Grichuk is going to be our refractor. And Agustin Ramirez on the Chrome rookie. All right, I'm going to do just a tiny bit of sleeving to get myself feeling less anxious about the cards that deserve sleeves that aren't in them yet. Grichuk refractor, Cam Smith rookie, Grisham. Baldwin deserves a little case there. That'll be fun. Are they still retaining another catcher there? Obviously, but is Murphy still going to be there this year in Atlanta? I don't know the answer to that. If we've got any Braves heads in here, they could enlighten the rest of us non-Braves. Rylan Thomas. Second time we've seen him on a hit. Keyshaw. Okay. Time for the second half of this box. We're still looking for color and color and auto. Sears, Will Wilson, Ellie De La Cruz, Night Terrors, and Dalton Rushing. Hegeman, Yaz, James Wood Prism. Now we're talking. That's cool. And Tyler Tolbert. James Wood Prism has reached the caliber that we sleeve and top load him right away. So that's nice. Love that hit. Where do I put him? You can hang out in front of Mario. Man, I've been doing a lot of talking today. Looking at the clock. I'm in no rush today. Dustin May. Mason Miller refractor. Very cool for the Padres. And J. Cam on his second year card. Mangum. Max Meyer. Taylor Rogers. I forget that he is in Chrome as a Cub, and here he is on the refractor. And Matt Gorski. We got ourselves, I think, 6 packs, including this one, if I did a cursory count. I also didn't know Matthew Boyd had autos in Topps Chrome Update until I saw one online. Another border parking lot over here on the Riley Green. Pete Crow Armstrong on the Fortune 15. Very cool. And Matthew Boyd. Cubs heavy pack there. All right, Will Wagner. We have, is that color or is that? That looks like orange color. First person to comment, are we sweating it or are we revealing it? Sweat or reveal? While I'm waiting for that response, we'll start by leaving it there to marinate a little bit. Chapman, holy smokes. Well, we're going to have to, we've got 2 things to sweat down there now. And at this point, I can't turn back. We got 3 packs sitting over there. We're going to sweat them both. We'll finish the break. See how many things we can stack up down there, waiting to be revealed. We've got a green wave and something else there. Orange. Paddock, Jack Dreyer, and Rhett Lauder. Whoo! I'm getting excited. Noah Cameron. Our refractor is going to be Luis May. Mike Trout on the Power Players. And Carson Palmquist, rookie. Last pack of this break before we reveal the 2 cards being hidden in front of us. Brian Wu. AJ Bluebaugh. Francisco Lindor. These borders on the All-Star card is just the All-Star cards in this this box. Whew. And Jacob Wilson. All right, let's start with green. Green wave for the Stros. Isaac Paredes on the green wave, numbered 14 of 99 for the Astros and Chaz. Chaz, Isaac is going to be with the team for a bit. So that is a nice parallel of your 26 Astros squad member. Like that. Whoops. Congrats to Chaz. And the orange, if everything pans out, this should be an auto to 25. Or else we're submitting a claim. Brew. Craig Yoho, 18 of 25 for the Brewers. Feels weird saying this, but raise the Jolly Roger for this Pirate. Craig Yoho for the Brewers, and Will likes beer. Will, glad a PC guy has his team in this one, because that is a disgustingly beautiful autograph. Yo ho, yo ho. Very nice. All right. Let us review break 418. James Wood, Prism rookie. Paredes to 99. Cowser on the Mojo to 150. Mick Abel to 99 on the True Green. Michael Mercado, Phillies 1990 on-card auto. Craig Yoho to 25. Whoosh. Thomas Harrington to 299 for the Pirates. And for the Pirates one more time, Paul Skeens, 2 of 10 on the Mystical. Gee whiz. Have ourselves a break. That was awesome. Okay. I'm going to get us prepped for 422. Thanks everyone for joining for 418. I'll leave the I was going to say I'm going to turn off the turn off the mic, but I'll leave it on so I can chat. What was your guys' favorite hit out of that? Man, those were all of them. Can I say all of them? Sneaky favorite, and maybe just my homer bias, but the Isaac Paredes. I know he didn't pan out for the Cubs like we thought he would, and we gave him up for a year of Kyle Tucker along with Cam Smith. Let's not talk about that, but that's okay. Cam was stuck in a logjam with us, so I was okay with the movement that needed to happen. It was fine. And I'm not sad. I started to complain about signing Bregman last night, and I had to catch myself. I think it's still in the league chat. Because it wasn't my favorite signing in the world, and then I had to just get over myself instantly, because what happened last night was the Chicago Cubs ownership spent money. And that was the most important thing that happened. So yeah, so I had to just remind myself that Cubs ownership spent cash money, moolah, to execute a deal to make the team better. It does not matter if it's my favorite deal in the world, because it was a good deal. And those numbers that we paid are just zilch compared to future contracts. So all the things that we've been talking about in the Discord for forever as armchair managers and owners came to fruition in making some of these deals. All right, the next break is going to be 422, which is a single Topps Chrome Jumbo. So we get 3 autographs out of that. Always nice. I'm just getting this break set into my sorting box. Make sure it's well taken care of. Pride ourselves in getting cards to people in great condition. You know, we pride ourselves in doing our job. So want to make sure that is how they get to you. All right, cool. Put that over there. Where's my little guy? I feel like that guy in Wall-E. Whenever there's the dirt, he just follows them around, cleaning behind them over and over. Don't look over into the corner. It is my unfiled top-loaded cards. Pay no attention to that. I'm sure we all have something similar. Those are all my top-loaded cards that have been acquired in the last 2 or 3 weeks that need to be put away into their respective boxes or displays. All right. Break 422 is now up. 422 right here. 1 Topps Chrome Update Jumbo. We've got DMX, you're in here too. DMX, you've got the Guards and the Padres. Lane is on her Red Sox. Friendly Otter's in here again. Gold Sombrero's in here. Legal Trouble on the Yankees. McFilth on the Nationals. Just calling out some people that weren't with us. Dodgers and Athletics. Athletics Ski and Dodgers is Jones. Let's see. Cubs, always call that out. Gold Sombreros. What up? Cool. Well, let's do it. Debut patch. Debut patch. Manifest yourself. Could it be a Craig Yoho day? We get a Craig Yoho debut. Actually, I think his is already pulled. Oh, no. Whew. Is everyone okay? Hope everyone's all right. Whew. That was a long fall that you guys just had. Good thing you fell and not the box. Okay. We've got one stack there. Excellent. And one stack there. Leaves us with an empty box. Man, all right. We've got some work to do to battle against the awesomeness of that last break. But with 3 guaranteed autos, the last one had 3 autos too, but with 3 guaranteed, we got ourselves in good shape. Let's begin. 422. All right. Got Yaz, Wiles, May, Mangum, Max Meyer, Alan Roden, Spency Torkelson, Maverick Handley. All right, Zach Veen is going to be our first prism. We've got a refractor behind it. It's the All-Star refractor. Very nice. Veen, Quan, and Wagaman is going to be our base refractor. So very nice. 3 refracting cards right there for you. Love those card shell sleeves. So nice. Marcelo Mayer. Paredes again. We know him. Chandler Simpson. Ryan McMahon. Logan Henderson. Austin Slater. Sauron Lau. And, oh, nope. Yes! I was wrong. Or I was right. JC Escarra is going to be our first auto. That's going to the Yanks. That is Legal Trouble with the rookie auto of JC Escarra. Followed by Soren Lau. Night Terrors of Fernando Tatis Jr. and Carlos Duran on the refractor. So our first auto is hit. It's a Yankee. Just in time for 422. Jake, good to see you. You're on the Cardinals. And that looks like it for this one. So Cardinals for Jake. Welcome in. All right, JC Escarra hanging out there with us now. We'll keep on a-ripping. Geraldo. Great name. Love to pronounce that. Caden Dana. Fitzgerald. Mullins. Cam Smith on his rookie chrome. Tommy Pham. Hayden Birdsong. Jake Berger. You have the Rays as well? Yes, you do have the Rays as well. Very nice. Hey, Cubbies. I always check who's got the Cubbies. The biggest free agent left on the market. Green Power Players, numbered 299, if I can find it. There it is. 93 of 99 on the Green Power Players. Going out to Gold Sombreros. Bregman on the Fortune 15. And Tirso Ornelas on the refractor. cool Kyle Tucker card. I hope in some parallel universe the Cubs bring Tucker back. They do some magic. Because I really like Kyle Tucker. Cool. Okay. Tuck and Ascara out there right now. Do a little bit of sleeving. Jake, how's your day going? It's Sunday. Does anybody, I'm going to say the forbidden words. Does anybody want to update me on the Bills game? K. Dion of Discord fame is a massive Bills fan. He has been very kind to me in the anti-year of the Chiefs. So I can't root for him. Hey, trip to St. Louis next week. Very cool. It's been about a month since I've been there. 10-7 Bills. All right. Oh, Wax is in here. What up, Wax? $10-7 Bills. I could ask you for real specifics. Like, how many receiving yards does Jacoby Myers have? Just randomly, I'm very interested in that. Nick Kurtz, Logan Evans, Zach Veen, Victor Mesa, Refractor, Will Smith on the All-Star. Oh, very cool. Angels, Mike Trout on the 1990. That's cool. Mad Hungarian photos are always great photos. I think my dad's got a photo with him. One catch for 12 yards. Okay. Thank you for the Jacoby Myers update. Wait, what am I doing here? Okay, well, whoever has the Orioles, you're going to get your Kobe Mayo refractor. I probably would have put it in there anyway. I distracted myself. Top load all the things. Except don't. All right. Grant Wolfram. Carlos Correa. And just like, because I'm a big Jacoby Myers fan, really like him, like it just makes me feel good internally when he gets to 40 yards. Randomly. I know. Strange thing. But whenever he's at 40 yards, it just feels great. Cade Horton there. Good rookie to get. And our prism is going to be Chapman. And our refractor is going to be Justin Turner. I don't know if it's just me or what, but the base refractors look just so gorgeous this year. Like cotton candy. That color scheme. I love it. They look so good. Alrighty. A little bit of sleeving. Make sure we get those all taken care of for us. Wax, did you see the first boxes we opened? For 418, I don't know if you caught that at all. But 418 was very fun. We got one color and one auto. This is the last pack in the first stack. So we are due some more excitement. Gage Workman. Hopefully not the Gage Workman type of excitement. Solaire. Oh, I see orange lava coming up. This is 422 ski. Christian Koss. Orange lava, purple. Behind. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right there. Right there. Cedric Mullins on the Prism. Seiya Suzuki on the Power Players. Cade Horton Refractor. Congrats, Cubs, on that. Gold Sombrero. Enjoy the Cade Horton Refractor. And let's do purple first. Purple Speckle is an auto? Is this a 2 auto pack? Whatever. Let's do it. Colton Gordon. 241 at 299 on the purple speckle. Going out to the Stros and Chaz McGavin. Very cool. Colton Gordon. Yeah. The purple speckles light up. They just explode on these cards. They look great. All right. And then we do have some lava as well. I thought lavas were exclusive to autos, so let's find out. Mariners. Whew. Who do we got? Ryan Bliss, 28 of 35. Who's got the Mariners? Gold sombrero. Ryan Bliss auto, 28 of 35. Wow. The Burl. Where are you? Gold sombrero, nice. Autograph there, 28 of 35. That's a fantastic one. And the orange doesn't look like terrible with the color match with the Mariners colors there. Very cool. Enjoy that one. Gold sombrero with 2 things up on the stage. So we're at 3 autos, but 2 came in 1 pack. The logician in me would like to say that we're going to see another auto, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. Blue ball, J.P. Sears, Hageman, McIver, Luis Angel, Robert Hassel, James Wood, very nice, Liam Hicks, Nolan Arenado, there you go, Jake. Hello, hello. And we saw that one on the back, Matt Shaw refractor. So 2 rookie refractors for the Cubs. Our last 2 non-stage sleeves, Horton and Shaw. All right, we'll keep on rolling. Will Wilson, Stowers, Workman again, Palmquist, Jacob Wilson, very nice. Yeah, very Cubs heavy card season. I've been here for it the whole time. My Cubs PC has exploded in the back half of the year with 2025 cards. We've got a purple. M's again. Soren Lau. Did someone say he's a ham fighter now? Or is he a giant? I can't remember. Soren Lau, though. 17 of 250 for the M's again. Corbin Carroll. All-Star Refractor. Jackson Jobe on the 1990. And Caden Dana on the refractor there. Soren Lau recently granted his release to go play in Japan. Ah! Don't touch Tucker like that, Lau. Keep your hands to yourself. Okay. Ellie De La Cruz. Callahan, Jack Leiter, Van Vey, JC, Gorski. Speaking of Cubs, Matthew Boyd, Tim Elko, Danny Jansen. Fortune 15 is Juan Soto for the Mets, and Zach Veen. I think we'd have a lot of happy people if Zach Veen could take care of business this year. That would be super nice, I think, for lots of folks. Benjamin Rice, Drake Baldwin, rookie, Cam Smith, Ashcraft. Ashcraft could be something for sure. Mo Baller, who is in line for regular at-bats as things stand. Doug Nikhazy, Sir Anthony, Chase Lee, Ryan O'Hearn. Now a Pittsburgh Pirate, Will Wagner, rookie prism. And Ryan Fitzgerald right there on the refractor. All right, we've got 2 packs left to put my theory to the test about maybe getting a 4th auto in this jumbo. Wagner, Veen, Chapman, Hayden Sanger, Ronnie Simone, Yusei Kikuchi. We've got blue, true blue in fact. Austin Slater on the prism, Pete Alonso, Mike Trout, and Victor Mesa on the refractor there. What are we doing? First one to comment. Actually, we're letting it cook. I've decided, because there is a delay between when I ask the question, I don't want to just like sit here for a while. Okay, we've got more color in here too, so this is good. I like it. Krim, Paddock, Cameron, Schwelly, Ramon, Cade, Locklear, Keyshaw, PCA on the power players. Nothing too crazy with the Rangers so far. Brooks Lee on that cotton candy, beautiful refractor. And we've got 2 bits of color to finish it up, just like we did in the last break. What colors? We have, I think, are both blue. Yeah, Blue Wave and True Blue. So let's check our Blue Wave first. Blue Wave. There's a hat. It's a rookie. Carson Palmquist to 150 on the Blue Wave to the Rockies, and that's Andrew P. today. Andrew P., come on down. Carson Palmquist. All right, he will go in a top loader. And then to finish us off, we've got a True Blue under here. How many color would that be? That would be our 4th, either 4th color or 4th autograph. Let us see what we can see. Thanks everybody for hanging out. True Blue. Houston. This time the cap is facing towards us. Zach DeZenzo, 32 of 150. Our 4th auto of the box. Going out to the Astros and Chaz. Chasman, have yourself a little break. About to tie it up at 10. That was great. What a fun box. Man, I love that. Alrighty, let us review 422 and our hits. We've got Soren Lau to 250, Carson Palmquist on the Wave to 150, Kyle Tucker green power players, which looks so slick. That's numbered to 99. We've got JC Escara on the rookie auto there for the Yanks. Now we've got Colton Gordon to 299 on the purple speckle. Zach DeZenzo, True Blue autograph to 150. Sneaky kind of color match there with the wristband. And finally, Ryan Bliss, 28 of 35. What a beautiful lava card. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining today. Thanks for hanging out. It's a blast, as always. I wish you the best. Farewell.